It's far easier for when someone gets shot by a police officer to grab a picket sign and rally because that person has a name and you are now a rebel with a cause than it is to attack deeper issues that we see on a daily basis. As a Muslim, as the son of an immigrant, as an African American, I could give you a list of things that are frightening me. You know, as an American, I don't even know where to start. But they all are connected to the fact that no one digs beneath the surface to understand why things are the way they are. That police officer that shoots that black kid on the street, something happened to him to make him that way. Why? That woman who screams at her child on the train, what happened to her to make her scream at her child? Was she screamed at? You know? Why are there refugees marching across vast continents before winter comes, looking for a better life? What happened? Don't just worry about seeing them in droves. How did they get there? Why did they leave in the first place? And if we really took the time to understand why things are the way they are, there's very few things to actually hate in this world. Uncertainty would be the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about the future. I think uncertainty is where much of our progress and dismay comes from. Us trying to control what the future will be, our fear of it, makes us engage it and try to predict it. And by that very act of prediction, we affect it. So the future is just uncertainty for me. I think that's what drives us to do everything that we do, is the yin and yang of our existence. That ability for many of our decisions to mean well, but have harmful effects. And for many things to be born out of chaos, but to actually be advantageous. It's the existence of humanity. I feel like that's what makes us human. Definitely fundamental things for the necessity of life would be free and at the disposal of every human being on earth. I would do away with a lot of inequality, for sure. You know, water would be free. There would be no such thing as buying bottled water. I wouldn't believe in that. Resources would be free. Healthcare would be universal for the world. Never mind, of course, Europe and other countries, continents and countries have free healthcare, but that's not a normal thing around the world. Basic necessities would be free to everyone. Education through university would be free to everyone. Not subsidized, not based on what area you come from, just free. If you get bad marks, that's your fault if you end up flipping burgers for the rest of your life, but you had the opportunity. You know, everyone would have an equal opportunity in my world. And I mean, to get really science fiction, people wouldn't see color or religion or race. That's very, very hard for me to even say. But in my utopia world, those things wouldn't exist. I think every person could do their bid by attacking things on a micro level as well as a macro. I think as a race of people, we are obsessed with attacking things on a large scale versus in small pieces. I think everything starts from home, and then from your home, your street, and then from your street, your neighborhood, and from your neighborhood, your city, and so on and so forth. The initiatives need to start on a very, very small basis and grow. We often want to run to the end result of being unified and doing everything together, but you don't really see results that way. You know, I'm looking with my friends now for us to all buy homes in the same area, for us to start growing our own things locally and share it amongst ourselves and lead by example. And then if it works and it flourishes, then we can give what we've learned to other people in close proximity. No, in my honest opinion, everything won't be okay. And knowing that it won't be okay means that we have to be proactive, and we can never let our guard down. We can never stop and rest and assume that everything will be okay, because there will always be something wrong. We can never stop wanting things to be better.